What is up, guys? Kempo back here again on a beautiful Monday morning. Got my coffee. I'm here early before everyone gets here, so before I start working. But I thought I want to do another quick video about a review of all the sports I watched or was interested in on this weekend past. First of all, I watched a couple of games of AFL. I didn't really watch any NRL, but I just saw now the Rabbitohs are on top since the Broncos have lost, so they're on top of the ladder. So I've got notes on my left, so I've got a couple of those. I watched all the replays of the UFC, and I forgot to say predictions for this one, but I watched all the replays for this one as well. Misfits 007. I watched that actually, and honestly, it was a pretty good weekend for sports. I could really focus on not heaps of what's going on. It was like keep it to a minimum sort of thing. I'll start with the UFC. I only watched from the Carlos Ulberg fight to the main event, the Almeida fight. Carlos Ulberg didn't disappoint. It's exactly what I said. It was a round one, left hook. Actually, it was interesting. He left hook. Didn't put him out, but disorientated him. But it was the ground and pound that fucked old mate up. Was really good. I can't wait to see Carlos Ulberg again. Fight of the night for me. Ian Gary. He pretty much just signed up Rodriguez for an execution by the looks of it. It looked a bit of back and forth for a bit, but Ian Gary's he's a superstar in the making. He got the head kick, stunned Rodriguez, pushed him back, knocked him out. Pretty much story of the night. I will say, the thing I don't like about Ian Gary, which for me is like probably not taking off as much in my books, is he's just like a McGregor wannabe. Like, I get it, you want to be the resurgence for Ireland and all that, but you're copying him like so much, and it's like, bro, be your own person. I think that would make me like him more. I think a lot of people like him more. His skills are very good striker. I do want to see what he goes to do next and see how he progresses. But yeah, he just needs to be his own person. Johnny Walker. So this is Johnny Walker versus Anthony Smith. This is the one I was dead wrong about. I predicted Anthony Smith for one, and two, I thought Song was going to get knocked out because he used to get knocked out all the time. No, it wasn't. It was a Johnny Walker decision. I think I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched parts. It was just a bit of back and forth. They were a bit hesitant at times. I think they both knew that they were, like, if you just go a bit too crazy, someone's going to get chinned. So they were being a bit cautious, I thought. And Johnny Walker by decision. Gelatin Media, he did exactly what, kind of like Paddy the Baddy style. Striking's kind of like mediocre, but he gets in the face. He goes to work, and eventually gets the takedown, and he'll go for the rear naked choke. That's exactly what happened. It was exactly what happened. It wasn't the most exciting, but he definitely put his statement on the heavyweight division, and he's one to watch out for. An AFL review news. I watched the score for this one. Actually, no, I watched most of the game, actually. Richmond stole a few goals quickly at the start of the game against Geelong and managed to keep that distance point gap for the whole game until the end of the game, which was 24-point difference. Richmond now pushing up a bit. There's a couple of wins in a row for them now. Gold Coast Suns absolutely destroyed West Coast as predicted. 70 points. But West Coast really need a restructure. They need to know what the fuck they're doing. They have no clue what they're doing anymore. Freo. This is one I was like, okay, this is going to be interesting because we could really build from our last win. And we did. We built from our last win and we won against the fucking Swans. It was a good 20 points, I think it was. 20 points. I was so happy. And it's the spark to hope of flying again for me. Port Adelaide absolutely dominated North Melbourne. 70 points. North Melbourne shit. They've been shit for years. Nothing new. Demons dominated the Hawks. 54 points. The Lions get another win, 42 points against the Bombers. I've been saying it for since the start of the season. The Lions are going to win the premiership in my books. I just think they've got all the makings for a championship team right now. Doggies get a 20-point win over Carlton. That's a very big win for them. Carlton are looking dangerous this year, and to get a win over them, 20 points as well is a huge plus for the doggies. Crows put a 52-point beating on St Kilda, which makes me think, what the hell's going on in St Kilda? They're really dropping off right in the last couple of weeks, but oh well. Crows looking all right then. And then the Pies just absolutely thumping 65 points against the Giants. That was ridiculous, which keeps them on the top of the ladder. I reckon it'll be Brisbane versus Pies grand final. That's why I think it is. It was a real week of thumpings and a couple of close games, but yeah, it was one of those sort of weeks. Great few games to watch. And then I think I'll talk about the Misfits fights on another one, because I didn't actually predict any of those ones. But yeah, that was pretty much what I watched over the weekend. And I can't wait to see what's going on this weekend. Things in boxing on this weekend. UFC on, AFL on, the works. Thank you as always, guys. Check me out in the next video. I'll see you soon.